So it's been requested for me to create a video on the new Google Core search update that has been presented to a lot of SEOs. And if you're an SEO doing Google search, you might have noticed a drop off on your traffic, and I'll explain to you why your traffic is dropping off and what you can do about it. Well, the Google Search Core update has dropped, and it will be fully rolled out within the next 30 days or so from the time of this video. What that means for you, and I'm just going to cut to the chase for those who want to understand what this means, is that if you are running any kind of backlinking software such as GSA or Money Robot, and you're running spammy links or doing a lot of backlinks to it, you are going to get flagged, and you can potentially have your rankings deranked. So there's a solution to that if you are using those tools, and also there's a solution for your website. So I highly recommend not doing a fully automated AI-based website. If you are going to do a website that is automated, I recommend doing RSS websites, where you have the article that is pulled from an RSS feed and then spun with a spinning tool to get around that. Otherwise, what this means is that the algorithm is now going to be favoring content that is authentic. What that means is, if you are creating AI generated content with ChatGPT 4 or 5, whichever one is available at the time of this video, you will be deranked eventually, because AI is Google is cracking down on that. They're cracking down on AI generated content, spammy content, less helpful content that is just designed to rank is not going to work in today's environment of doing SEO, unfortunately. So just to give you the heads up on that, if you're trying to do organic search with AI and cut corners, it's not going to work. You're going to have to hire a good old-fashioned writer from Upwork in order to actually get some real content created. You could also go to iWriter if they're still available. iWriter has some pretty good writers. You could find a good writer for a fairly decent price, and they would help you out with that. Things to keep in mind that when making changes, avoid quick fix changes. So things like removing links, some page elements that you see right here, and then basically you want to avoid things that you are not meaningful. So consider how you can improve your content in a meaningful way. For example, it could mean rewriting or restructuring your content to make it easier for your audience to read or navigate. So that means they definitely don't want AI generated content. What you can do, though, is you could do AI assisted generated content. So yes, you will need to do a little bit of work, but you can generate the article, the rough draft, and then write your own opinions within the article so it sounds like a human. So rewrite it in your own words is what I mean. It might take a little bit longer, but at least you'll have the basis of the article. That's what I usually do is, if I want to get around the algorithm and I want to actually rank something, and you don't have the idea in your mind, you can actually generate it with ChatGPT, the article basis, and then rewrite it or edit it with an editor or yourself. And deleting content is the last resort. So, and only consider if you think that content can be salvaged. In fact, considering deleting entire sections on your website, that's likely a sign that those sections were created for search engines first and not people. Okay, so you have to understand that if you're creating content, it has to be for people, okay? That's just the bottom line. They want you to create content for people, not for the search engines, unfortunately. So just keep that in mind when you're creating this content. Now, what does this mean for you as a SEO specialist? Well, it means that you won't be able to create bulk amounts of AI generated content anymore. It's going to be much more of a process where you're creating organic and helpful information for people, because with this new update comes an AI that can sift through AI generated content versus human created content for other humans. So if you really want to rank something, you're going to have to really think about your audience, what they want, and you're going to have to get an actual human writer or have the article created and then edit it or rewrite it in your own words. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment below. For those who are using Money Robot and you are doing backlinking, what I recommend doing is using diagrams. If you're doing backlinking, and this is for those who use Money Robot, if you're using those diagrams, use very small diagrams and keep it for a very short period of time. So, there's very small diagrams that I highly recommend using, just because you don't want to be flagged by Google or deranked, because anything automated now is going to be screened and flagged by Google. Manual work wins in organic search, and if you don't like it, I know it saves time to do automation and use AI for creating content and doing backlinks, but unfortunately, what's going to win in the new age is going to be human generated content, human generated articles. Anything that is human generated is going to rank higher and faster than anything bulk AI created. Finally, one last thing, if you are using the Money Robot, it still works for YouTube. Still works for YouTube. Just keep that in mind, because backlinks just relay back to the video, which increases the viewership, which gives a signal out to YouTube and pushes your videos. So that's just a whole nother conversation. So it's not completely useless. You can still use it for YouTube. It works more effectively for YouTube. I've said that in other videos. And also, you can check out the RankBot tool. It is going to be on discount very soon. Actually, there's going to be a pretty big discount for those who are using it for YouTube. It is going to be on discount. Actually, if you drop a comment below, I will give you the discount code and you can use it on the checkout. It's 80% off the original price for a lifetime. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And with that said, hope you have a great day. Take care, guys.